Ezekiel Adamu, great to be our guest on the program today.
Thank you very much for having me today.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Of course, we're so proud of what you're doing for boxing promotion, for boxers in Nigeria, of course, giving them the right platform to take it to the next level. But since we're having this for the very first time, let's go to the foundation. Let's start from where it all started. We know your family is very popular when it comes to sports administration in Nigeria, but what led you to boxing in the first place? What brought the vision? Were you a boxer? Were you a boxing fan? What brought the boxing thing in the first place? Because most Nigerian fans are kind of surprised that you dared boxing in the first place.
So I always tell everyone, we didn't choose boxing. Boxing chose us.
Oh wow!
As you know, I'm from a sporting family.
Yes.
We've always been in the sports sector in terms of my family, and everybody. I think every family have their own purpose in life, and I feel like our purpose as a family is in the sporting sector.
Absolutely.
And how to transform the sports sector in Nigeria as a whole. So basically, how did Game start? So Game Rush started. We've also made a lot of football event. Like every time there's a major tournament, we come up with major viewing center for all those kind of sporting things. We just felt like, let's come up with a product called Game Rush. And the whole motto of Game Rush is unity through sports.
Wow.
We are trying to create a platform where it doesn't matter where you can be Yoruba, you can be Hausa, you can be Igbo, you can be Christian, you can be Muslim, you can be APC, you can be PDP, but as long as you are in that tribe, there is no discrimination.
Wow. We
are all united together. So we've been coming up with different sporting activation, like we do a lot of football. So sometime last year when Anthony Joshua and the ball for the system, we said, let's come up with an experiential viewing center for boxing. But the experiential be like, what? Let's come up with a proper boxing card what we can put together. And that was our first time into boxing. Is trying to create like world-class ambience. So immediately we just, we need to create an ambience that looks like Las Vegas in Nigeria. So we decided to do that. We put it together. And I was super shocked at the talent that came with that.
Wow.
The boxers did so well. I mean, the Joshua fight ended in second or third round. And our fighters gave a very, very good account of themselves. And boxing got me from there. Immediately boxing got me. I was like, wow, we can't have so much talent. And some of these guys, we wanted to do it the right way. So doing it the right way means that there's press conference, there's weighing, there's so many things that came. And I felt like, these boxers train so hard. And they deserve a lot better than what they're getting in terms of even their pulses.
What are you doing in terms of giving them that international platform, international scale that they can look up to say, okay, because all of them cannot go out to fight international bouts, but you're bringing international, like you talk about the sighting, the standard, into Nigeria.
We're creating that platform where our fighters can have the right platform to fight. I mean, boxers go to the gym, train all the time. They are not employees. How they earn their money is in the ring. And what we providing is that platform where they can be in the ring consistently. And how do boxers even get better and better? Every boxer's dream is to become a world champion. That's every boxer's dream is to become a world champion. So this platform is giving them that opportunity to become world champions in different weight categories. One of our fighters, Yusuf Adeniji, has just been invited for the Riyadh season Grand Prix, where he will be going to fight. And he wins that tournament. He comes home with $100,000.
Wow.
And this is someone that has never fought for even $1 million before. So giving them that opportunity to be able to showcase themselves. The next bout we'll be having is Chaos in the, which is April 18th. We have fighters coming in from the UK. We have fighters coming from other parts of the country, other parts of Africa as well too. So right now what we're doing, we've created a platform where Africa can be proud, where we can have our own platform that can actually compete with the cards in Las Vegas, in Saudi, and all of that, and that's what we're trying to do.
But now you introduced the Friday Fight Nights. Let's talk about that. Of course, you have a long-term dream, but you on the short term you brought on the Friday Fight Nights, which you felt like should give those boxers consistent opportunity to showcase their talent. What gave you the vision to bring about that one after you've done Chaos?
So Chaos in the Ring happens 3 times a year. So we have the April, which is the Easter edition. We have Oktoberfest, which is the Independence edition. Then we have December 26th, which is Boxing Day.
Well planned out.
We just thought to ourselves, like, this platform, boxers deserve a platform. And for us as well, too, I believe in practice makes perfect. So we want to keep honing our craft and keep getting better. So we came up with the Friday Fight Night concept. That Friday Fight Night concept is to get this fight to have a consistent platform where they can keep getting better and keep getting better. Also, we as a company as well too, we believe in practice makes perfect. The more we do, the more we also in the world of boxing, everywhere in the world has grown, and we haven't grown that fast. We have a lot of catching up to do. So this Friday Fight Night on a consistent basis is going to help us better on a consistent basis. It's also going to provide that platform for the fighters to showcase talent on a consistent basis. For example, the last Chaos in the Ring that we did, for the first time ever in Nigeria, we brought the IBO belt to Nigeria. Awesome. All African distance. And then we have one of our fighters, who won it. And when he won that fight, he's now ranked 37 in the whole world. Awesome. I mean, that is a major, major milestone. The one coming up in April as well too. We have a WBO belt coming as well too. And this fight as well too. And in boxing, you don't just pick fighter from anywhere to come. The matchmaker. So the matchmaker looks at a fighter that was fighting, and he looks for the right opponent for that fighter to ensure that that fight makes sense. There's no point if you are number 37 in the world and you're going to fight someone at 200 and something in the world. It's not you. It also means that if by mistake that person that is 200 and something knocks you out, it takes out the record. So definitely making is very, very important in terms of what we do, and getting them those sanctioning and getting them the right, because once you get this belt and those sanctions done the right way, that is when you move up the ladder in boxing. One of our fighters, Basit, who also fought, awesome fighter, who is now the national champion in the lightweight category. He in April he will also be fighting for the WBO Youth International. If he wins that as well, it means that he owns that WBO Youth belt. Anytime anybody wants to challenge him, he needs to go and defend the belt. So having that belt and having those major belts in Nigeria means that our fighters are now being known as well to as belt holders, and that means that the world body will pay attention because now we are holding those belts. So that's what we're doing in terms of getting the right belt and getting the right sanctioning involved in what we're trying to do. We have fighters coming from the UK, from Scotland, definitely. Now you're a boxing promoter, and of course you have your own boxers. How do you collaborate? How do you work this out based on your own particular event? Your boxers also go for other. Yes, I mean, like Basit fought this weekend, and he also last weekend, and he also has another fight in the next couple of days in Ghana as well too. So he's going to fight in Ghana for another card that will be happening. So I mean, in terms of boxing promotion, as a promoter, you are either a manager or a promoter. So it's either you manage a boxer or you promote a boxer. So we have some boxers that we're managing in terms of we're going to be involved in terms of their training, their warfare, and all of that. And we have some fighters that will also promote. And what we do for those promoted is that we get fights for them on the basis. In terms of promoting boxing in Nigeria, next 5 years, next 10 years, you're starting on a high note, but that means the level is getting bigger every day. So I mean, our vision is long-term planning, whatever we're trying to do. It's always like a 3-5 year plan. Within the short term is for us to create the right platform for the boxers to fight on a continuous basis. The next one is to ensure that we have world champions in Nigeria. We are looking at within the next 10 years to come up with at least 3 to 5 world champions in different weight category across the boxing and weight this thing. And in terms of the amateur, we're also we're also getting involved in amateur, because getting into amateur means that we need to have a long-term plan. The long-term plan is obviously it's too early now, but we're looking at not this Olympics, but next 2 Olympics. We're looking at getting our boxers as well to come up with. We're sure that with our involvement in it, within the next 2-3 Olympics, we have our fighters winning gold, silver, at the Olympics, and that is the biggest stage. What for the boxers? What for the boxers? Train hard, and we ensure that we provide the right platform and the right environment to ensure we thrive. Absolutely. I mean, we're also looking at long term for us to come up with world-class facilities. I mean, what we've done as well too strategically is that we've actually collaborated with promoters and gyms from all around the world where can go for camping. So the quality of your ring. Yes. So, for example, Yusuf, who will be going for Ria season, is going to go to Ghana for a month for camping. We have fighters going to Aberdeen, going to London for camping as well too. But what we in the long term is for us to have these world-class facilities here in Nigeria and get coaches to go for training so that we can get a holistic approach in terms of boxing promotion and in terms of development of boxing in Nigeria.
Well, that's so much of our guest today. That's Ezekiel Adamu, of course, taking boxing promotion to the next level in Nigeria. Thank you for being our guest today on the program.
Thank you very much, Josh.
Absolutely fantastic. Of course, he's doing a fabulous job to promote boxing. Of course, take the Nigerian boxers to the international level. You're still watching the program, A Sports Wheel, on the network service of the NTA. We'll take a short break now.